Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back in the workshop and we are going to take a trip down memory lane today. And that's a trip down memory lane for me because we're about to open this box and reveal an aircraft that I've not seen for over 30 years. Let's go on with it. So I do need to give you a bit of background to this. The aircraft that's in this box I've managed to get hold of very recently. As a matter of fact, it turned up today and I've stopped filming everything I was filming and building things that I was building just so I could shoot this right now because I'm dying to open the box and I want you guys to see the reaction. So inside this box is a plane, or a version of the plane that I used to fly some 30 years ago. So I'm 45 now, I don't mind sharing that. And back when I was around 14, 15, I was flying F3A aerobatics up and down the country here in the UK. Not many competitions, but a handful of competitions. I flew at the Nationals as well as a junior, and this is the aircraft that I flew. This is one that I was so lucky to get hold of, and I was lucky my parents bought it for me, and it was set up. Almost revealed what it was then, but I'm not going to do that just yet. But you know, it was just great, and I was so fond of it. Then eventually, when I got out of the hobby, I sold it, and it's the one that I regret. It's the one that got away, the one that I regret selling. So recently, up on the websites, up on the forums, actually on Facebook, somebody said they were selling one and I just had to have it, and this is it. So without further ado, I'm just going to open this box now and get on with it and we'll share it with you guys. So I'm literally just going to leave the camera rolling. Now the box does look a little bit tatty, but you know, I'm presuming it's okay. It feels like it's well packed and it is pretty light as well. I will also show you some photographs of one of these. You can see what it is shortly, so I'm going to say its name in a minute. But let's just start opening this up carefully. It's literally like Christmas, and it is almost Christmas, so it's good timing. Am I going to be disappointed? You know, when you've not, I guess sometimes you've got memories in your head of how something was, and then some 30 years later, you're going to get to see it. Is it going to be the same? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. Oh. Throw that down. Sticking out. I'm trying not to rush. And it is actually pretty well packed, so thank you. And guys, I will say this is going to be a project. Yes, another project of what I do. I've got, I think, 4 projects on the go at the moment. This might end up jumping the queue. Might. We'll see. I can't actually see it at the moment, it's all covered in foam. Okay, we're getting into the box slowly. Let's cut the bottom open. Now, to give you a bit of a clue, I mean, we're almost there, but when I got my one, like about 30 years ago, probably slightly older than that, slightly longer than that, I actually imported it from America, because that was the only company making them. I think was the only company. You can't buy these anymore, so this is obviously a second-hand model here, hence why it needs some TLC, it needs putting back together, it needs some work doing to it to get it back to how I want it. But yeah, I can remember when it first turned up, being and opening the original box, being not massively impressed because it was just a fiberglass fuselage and a couple of lumps of foam, and that was literally it. So foam wings, fiberglass fuzz, you had to skin all the wings yourself. They were honeycombed out, but skin all the wings, do all the work yourself, all the tailplane, put instant meters inside it, do all the mounts, everything. A proper build. So let's see. I feel like I'm just absolutely making a mouse out of molehill here, but I don't really want to drop this. Right, it's all sort of taped together. Let me put it back on the floor. We are getting there. Okay, so the fuzz is loose. So there's the wings. Wings are coming out. So, I mean, I still can't see it, but I'm already thinking it's tiny. So this would have been for a 60 size IC engine. So again, another clue, I run a Hano Special 61 rear exhaust in mine. And by the way, those Hano Special engines now, OS Hano Specials, you're lucky if you get one for around £500. I mean, some of them are going for as high as £900 or listed. They're like really holding their value, especially if they're in a box condition. So I won't be putting one of those in it. Now here's the fuselage. Right, just go. That is so light. Just balance there for a second, just stay there. Let's get rid of this box. Right, let's go with fuselage first. Can you guys see this? I'm right at the back. Yeah, there we go. So, so it is a retro pattern plane, okay? And the plane is. Let's unbox it. Let's take it out a bit further. There's only a few of these in the competition I went to. Actually, a good buddy of mine who's spraying my Ultimate at the moment, Steve, he had one of these at the same time as mine. John Tappin, I remember he had one, another well-known flyer. I think he flies a lot of IMAX stuff now, not too far from me. And this has been packaged nicely, so I'm hoping it has survived transit okay. I'm literally dying to see this. I think I've been so excited about playing for a long time. Oh, come on, tape everywhere. It is very well packed. You can slide it out. Oh, I can see a bit. I can see a bit. It is small. It's just much smaller than I remember. And I guess everything's changed over the years, and pattern models now are much bigger. Now, this was before the eras of 2 metre boxes, where pattern model can now, I think, has to be a 2 metre limit. Put in a 2 metre box. Oh no, I've got to open it more. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ha ha. Look at that. Oh. Just hitting the NG with it. Okay, so it does want a bit of TLC. Something wrapped around inside, but there it is. It is the Summit, and I'll have to look up actually who makes this, or what the make was, I can't remember, but there you go, it's the Summit 3. F3A model. If I put it on shot about, I can't remember what we're doing, about there you go, there you just about to see it. God, that brings back some memories. That brings back some memories. Nice big long belly pan underneath. So this one's had, I think, a Weiss in it at one point, had an OS rear exhaust in it at 61 at one point as well. That looks great. So a bit of a project, it does need some TLC. That's why I brought it. Let's check out one of the wings. It looks small. It does look small. I can say that. Remember when I got my one originally 30 years ago, it needs a lot of building work doing to it, far more than the skill that I had. So a good buddy of mine, Mark Waterman, actually built it for me, and he was the same guy that actually taught me how to fly. So we used to fly patterns together for a few years. See what these wings are like. Wings and tail should be in here. Hopefully. Done some retracts as well. Let's lift out. It does lift out. Let's get rid of that. Just take this tape off very quickly so you can see it. Running out of space as always in the workshop, trying not to drop things, trying to do it quickly for you guys. That looks tiny as well, doesn't it? It's tail section. So it needs a little bit of work. I'll talk about my plans for this shortly. Light, it's very light. Let's take a look at the wings. Oh, I'm loving this. Bring up this one. There we go, wing panel. So I will dig up the specs and throw them up on the screen, so just do that in just a moment. Just keen to get it unboxed and check it over. There's a few marks and bits and pieces on it, but it's exactly as I was told. Left a few servos in there. It's that high-tech HS77BB without my glasses. Retracts, mechanical retracts. Kind of the weight actually, it just feels pretty good. Okay, let's check the other one. I used to use these MK horns as well. Pretty sure they're the MK ones. Nice. Guys, I'm pleased with that. Really pleased with that. Okay, so let me share with you some pictures of mine, first of all. So this is me, yeah, that's hippie child. I think I have to look up the year of this photograph, but you know, that's not a digital photograph, that's a traditional photograph, but that is my model. That's me holding the model as well with all the hair. I think that was actually taken at the Nationals, and I want to say possibly 1995. I have to check my dates around that. And then here's another one. So this one was John Tappin's, I believe, at Sandown Park. So Sandown Park was a really big model show here in the UK, with a flight line and loads of indoor stands as well. It was on the indoor stand. I think John at some point did a bigger wing for his bigger wing section. I think he ordered the Summit XL, I think, from memory. I have to get in contact with him and ask him. And then this is my buddy Steve's as well, who was always at my local flying site, Leon Solon, here in the UK. So yeah, so my plans for this are, at the moment, I think I'm going to strip it. I'm going to completely strip it. I think that's what I want to do. I want to take all the covering off the model, everything out of it as well, sand all the wings down. I was thinking about glass clothing the wings, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm just going to recover them all. Just going to get them back to good. At the moment, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I may change my mind when I take the covering off, and if there's issues with the wings or the tail section, I might change my mind. But I think at the moment, I just want to get it all back to the balsa, strip it all down. Fuselage as well. I think I'm going to completely rub down, take all the colour off of it, fix up the underbelly and any small cracks that there are in it. and then I've got to decide what to put in it before I do any more. So once I've stripped it all back down, I'm going to try and make up my mind as to what to put in it. Do I make it electric? Do I make it as close to retro as possible and get like an OS61 rear exhaust for it? I won't be able to get a Hano. I'm not prepared to put 500, 900 pounds into this model at this stage. Or do I do something different? Do I put like a YS 4-stroke in it? Which could be quite interesting. So I need to decide that once I've stripped it. So if you guys have got any thoughts on that, what I should do, please put it into the comments section below. This is going to be a build series. This isn't going to be done the very next day. I've got a few other projects on the go at the moment. I should really finish something before starting something else, so I suppose. But I'll get on with it. So please like, subscribe, keep following the channel like you're doing, and you'll definitely see this one being put back together and being flown, and it will be flown next year. It's December 23 right now, so about to go into a new year soon, and I'll definitely be starting this project probably over the Christmas break or early January, I imagine, until I finished off a few others, or changed the priority on a few others, more likely someone gets this one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Guys, let me know what you think. Retro pattern time, let's do it.